Snoop Doggy Dog. Snoop Doggy Dog. What's good, man? It's Marquis, aka Severe Man from Boston. Going to Long Beach, California to go visit the dog, the D-O-double-G. Compton to go visit Dr. Dre. So Snoop and Dr. Dre, they finally connect again and put out an album called Missionary. Of course, this is a follow-up from his debut album, Doggy Style. I guess when you're younger, you got the, you can do all the moves. Doggy Style is like a younger position, I'm guessing. And Missionary, getting a little older, getting a little wiser and seasoned. Snoop and Dre is seasoned. You know what I'm saying? So they're just doing a little bit of the Missionary, But it's dope, man. The album cover's fire with the kind of like the Magnum cover, condom cover. Protect yourself, kids. Wear a condom. All right, so let's get into this review. Like, subscribe, share the video, man. Support if you can. December 13th, 2024 is when the album was released. 46 minutes, 25 seconds. First of all, what you guys think of the album? Let me know, your favorite records, favorite songs from this album. Let's talk about it in the comments below, man. First record is Foreplay, featuring BJ the Chicago Kid. If you're old school, you have to do Foreplay. Put the kids to bed. You gotta do Foreplay first. I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. The rooted to the tutor. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? And Snoop and Dre are, getting our ears ready. Like just kind of like Foreplay. You gotta get the lady ready. You know what I'm saying? They're getting our ears ready for what this Missionary album's going to be. So that's what the first track is. Shout out to BJ the Chicago Kid. Number 2 is Shangri-La. First track gives off New York City vibes. I thought, De La Soul was about to start spitting. It sounded like a, De La Soul joint. R.I.P. to Dave. Snoop came out rapping. Like, this is like the second intro. I would say it's the intro as well. You got Foreplay, but then this is like the intro. Like, this is kind of short, but it kind of, little rap. Gets to the point, it's like, Snoop's like, yo, I'm rapping. I'm just letting y'all know I'm rapping today. So we're like, all right, cool. Snoop's going to be rapping on this album. So, cool. Number 3, Out of the Blue, featuring ALUS and Dr. Dre. Is it ALUS? ALUS? I don't know. All right, so people adore this record. People do. The majority of people are banging this record. It's a bit too loud for me. Maybe I'm getting old, maybe I'm getting seasoned. The old samples with the Indian culture, I don't know about those. Then Dr. Dre rapping, I don't know about that. Dr. Dre rapped better when he was down with NWA. Like, I don't know if it was Cubes writing the lyrics, the verses. I don't know who was writing for Dre back then. I don't know if Dre was writing for Dre back then, but Dr. Dre rapped better when he was younger. And he raps slow then, so now he's older and slower. So maybe that's what I have a problem with. You would think he would get the tempos right or his vocals right? Dre, you're such a perfectionist. You would think you would get your vocals right. I don't know. Didn't care for the vocals, but everyone loves this song. But let's go to number 4. This is the one that's, number 4 is the joint. Hard Knocks, like Hard Knocks. This joint is fire. I question if, I think the DOC is helping or helped Snoop and Dre. I think he ghost wrote on this album. So I think shout out to the DOC and him getting his voice back. And I think he's still going to put some music out with AI. I'm not sure. So shout out to the DOC. It's the diggy diggy doc, yo. But Hard Knocks, Number 4, okay, Dre. This track has redeemed track number 3. Because track 3 was like, but this really redeemed track number 3. It feels like Dre and Snoop magic on this song, right? It's like the Snoop and Dre strand of weed. This is like, I was like, yo, what is this? When I heard this one, I was like, yo, okay, I'm back into the album. This one I got back, I said, yo, okay, because they almost lost me with number 3. Number 5 is Gorgeous featuring Jhene, Aiko. This came out as a single. I remember that. It was a single at first. I didn't really care for it as a single. But now in the album form, when it's in album form, the Gorgeous record grew on me. Jhene did her thing on this, of course. Dre and Snoop linked in like a man and his dog, man. So I get it. Like, I get the album now. Like, when they was putting out those singles, I'm like, where they going with this? Because it was like R&B, and then it was like rock and roll. Like, he was putting out weird singles that was like, this, what kind of album is this gonna be? So now I get it. I think he's, Snoop and Dre have proven that they can do every genre of music and every style of music and, put their funk on it, right? So that was number 5. Number 6 is Last Dance with Mary Jane. I like this joint too. This is featuring Tom Petty and Jelly Roll. Now, Dre and Snoop are reaching for billboards and award shows with records as such. The best of the best collide and create hip-hop, rap, country, hit record. They just make they combine pretty much all the dopest genres and put a good record together. Loving the country twang effect. It's a radio chart record. This song will chart on the radio. Last Dance with Mary Jane, Tom Petty, Jelly Roll. I bet you it's already charting. Number 7, Thank You. Love this record too. Snoop and Dre return to the West with Paws on the Ground. Snoop thanks himself, and then he thanks his fans as well. He's the most famous rapper in the universe. Forget the world. Snoop is the most famous rapper in the universe. Who's the second most famous rapper? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Snoop's like so far up, like no one, who's next, right? But yeah, number 7, Thank You. I can hear it. Like, the music is contagious. Like, it makes you want to dance and sing. 8 is Pressure featuring KAAN. Shout out to KAAN. Snoop Dogg, the ruler, has returned over this international banger from Dr. Dre. This gangbang tough. This is gangbang tough. Like they went back to the West with this. It's kind of like how Kendrick Lamar went back to the West with the GNX album. I think Snoop and Dre went back to their roots with this album as well. And it's kind of, of course, catered more to the West, even though there's different genres of music. But yeah, shout out to KAAN. I don't know if KAAN's writing, ghost writing, doing the melodies, doing the hooks, but shout out to KAAN. Great artist. Go support him. Number 9 is Another Part of Me. These dudes are rock stars, man. Dre and Snoop are proven they can create any genre and create a hit record. Like this one. This song is tougher than watching the Run DMC Tougher on Leather movie. Who's seen the Run DMC Tougher on Leather movie? You know we got to talk about it. I'm going to bring it up every year. And I'm sorry I had to bring it up the 2nd of January in 2025. I might be the first. I gotta be the first one. Run DMC Tougher on Leather movie was terrible. It was tough to watch. That's why I say it was tough. This song's tougher than that. But this song's dope. Like, it's tougher. Who saw that movie? Oh man, R.I.P. to the DMX. I mean DMC. R.I.P. to DMC. Number 10 is Skyscrapers featuring Method Man and Smitty. And this is another hit record. Snoop always brings the dog energy on any record. Dre is showing versatility with this album. Shout out to Smitty. But did Method Man spit another quotable verse? Meth is still one of those. Meth is, yo, y'all can't, yo. Meth is gonna, listen, Meth is gonna be the last rapper spitting quotable bars before he passed. But I know he got like another 75 years, Method Man gonna be in a casket rapping still. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wonder what they're gonna put on Method Man's casket, like one of his bars or something. Let's go to number 11, man. Shout out to Meth. And Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang every year, baby. Wu year. This is a Wu year. Number 11 is Fire featuring Coco Sarai. From rap to country to rock and now reggae. Dr. Dre is creating heat and Snoop is spitting fire. Book. Ghostwriter or not, Snoop is putting on the show on this album. He's really, and he always does. Snoop is a showman, you know. He's more of an entertainer than anything else. So shout out to Snoop. Number 12, Gunz and Smoke featuring 50 Cent, Eminem. Track has a church feel. Love the B.I.G. sample. Gun Smoke. R.I.P. to Biggie, man. R.I.P. to Biggie. Beat is dark and grimy. 50 Cent starts off with a Roadrunner pace. You know, Snoop keeps up the fast flow. Then Eminem is the master of the speedy pace. Track is cool. It's alright. You know, got the brothers back together in the booth. I like the record. You know what I'm saying? Number 13 is Sticky Situations featuring KAAN and Coco Sarai. When you believe the beat is stable, Dre adds to it. This makes one of the greatest producers, or top 5 producers like Dr. Dre. You hear the music, you hear the beat, you think, oh, like, it's just a doom, bam. Nope. Like, he might do that, then he might do something else, and he brings something else in. Like, the music lives, feel like it's alive, you know? So that's what Dr. Dre does. But yeah, sticky situation when you believe, like, the beat's crazy. It's a sticky situation when these gentlemen are in the studio together. The 2-for-1 beat. Track bangs in the whip. This one bang. Like, this one, yo, I'm telling you, turn this one up, you're gonna be like, oh, you know. The Dogfather is showing and proving. This whole album is actually sonically pleasing to the ears. You know, it's straight. You know, he's gonna make sure it's mixed and mastered well. And this is what a lot of producers aim for. The mastery of the production. You know, like what Dre does, right? 14, Now or Never, featuring Dr. Dre and BJ, the Chicago Kid. Dre brings the West Coast funk on this track. Dre also raps for the second time. Shout out to BJ, the Chicago Kid, for his work on this project. This song's alright, man. This song's alright. Like, it was, I gave it like a 3.5 out of 5. This song, Now or Never. It's okay, man. I rock with it. But number 15 is Gangsta Posse. Is it Gangsta Pose? Gangsta Pose. Posse's 2 S's. Gangsta Pose, featuring them Jointz, Stallone, and Fat Money. The Drummer Boy track didn't move my spirits. This one, at this point, I'm questioning Snoop's content on this song. You know, I get being born a gangster. I get being, dying a gangster. But what about the kids, Snoop? What about the kids? Now let me stop. But shout out to Ice Cube, if you ever know that reference. This song feels like a mixtape song, like a mixtape record. Gangsta Pose. They could have left it off. Maybe it's more West Coast related, and maybe you guys think it's a hit. So let me know about this record. Am I off? I could be off. Like, subscribe, share the video. Let me know what's your favorite records on here, your favorite songs, your favorite verses from Snoop. You know, Snoop, he went in on this album. Get the books, get the merch. Book, man, Sabia's Chronicles, Sabia's Classics Volume 2. It's on audio too. It's on audio, and you can get it through True Vine Publishing or through me. So let me know, especially if you want it signed. All right, man, let's get back to this album, man. Support me if you can. With a virtual coffee, virtual bed in the description. Love. All right, number 16 is The Negotiator, two of the illest to lace the studio, Dre and Snoop, are sketched in stone. There's no negotiation for that. Solid album for sure. Does it live up to the hype? I believe so. 2024, Death Row, Aftermath, Interscope Records. It's an early album of the year nomination for 2025. Because this came out December, right? Yeah, this came out December 13th, 2024. Some people have it in their 2024 list. You know, when they broke down their list at the end of the year. My list starts in December. So every December, that's the year. You know, we've tagging the next year for it. So it'd be December. So December 2024 to November, the end of November 2025. That will be my 2025. So this album is Album of the Year nomination for 2025. For me. You know, that's all. I'm just trying to explain that. But hopefully I can explain that. So we're coming back from Boston to Long Beach, from Boston to Compton, man. Shout out to all West Coast. Shout out to, you know, America, period. Shout out to the world. Shout out to hip hop. Shout out to the universe. Shout out to the aliens listening to hip hop. What's the aliens listen to? I know the aliens gotta be listening to Snoop Dogg and Dre. They gotta know Snoop Dogg and Dre. Yeah. The aliens gotta know Snoop Dogg and Dre. It's 2025. Hopefully you guys are brought the new year in the way you want it to, the way you need it to. You know, I can't tell you how, but hopefully love was involved. So love over hate, you guys, I'm still pushing that. And 2025, man, I'm ready. I'm ready for you, man. Let's go, man. Let's embrace these challenges. Let's get closer. Let's get cooler. Let's get more calmer. Let's get more patience. Let's get more love. Let's do a lot, man. Let's support each other if you could. All right, man. I'm getting out of here. Marquis, a.k.a. Severe from Boston. Bean, salute. Snoop Dogg gang. Snoop Dogg gang. Get the merch. Get the books. Doggy dog.